let's discuss the issues of cohesion and coherence and their implications for teaching English as a second language. Right. As regards the significance of teaching coherence and cohesion to students, it's important to bear in mind as language teachers the different genres, like the genre of letter writing or email, the genre of essay writing, the genre of expository writing. They have their own conventions, norms, traditions, and constraints. So each text is constrained by its genres and its conventions. So different genres may lead to the use of certain kinds of text construction. For example, writing a letter, business letter, may not need introduction, middle, or conclusion. That might be presented in just one paragraph. That's just to present your argument in a convincing way, right? So this is how we can teach our students about different genres and their requirements. How different genres require different tones. For example, a formal letter will require formal tone, and informal letter will require informal tone. So what tone to be adopted? And then business letters, let's say if you are teaching report writing to the students in a business English class, you can teach them about that the report business in business English that requires executive summary, then introduction, then some review of the literature, then the methodology used, then the analysis, and then the conclusion and the suggestions. So this is how different genres have different requirements, and we as language teachers can teach students about genres and their requirements. So this is how we can make students write business letters. We can show them how the business letters look like, and it's important not to make them exactly copy, because that might become too prescriptive, and we can make them read various texts, a variety of letters, variety of essays. If we want to train them into expository writing, we can train them, we can show them some texts. So how we can train them how to notice texts used in the model texts, and then recognize the features of the text construction. So by making them notice the text constructions or examples of cohesion and coherence, they can become better writers, and they can be taught how to write their own letters following certain rules, norms, traditions, and conventions. As I said before, not telling students everything can be helpful, because that can become too much prescriptive. They might become passive recipients of knowledge. So just showing them and asking them imitate can help them improve and polish their writing. So make students see a number of examples. By showing them a number of examples will expose them to a variety of genres and the norms, conventions, and traditions under which they are written. And by showing them a variety of examples will raise their consciousness about the descriptive aspect of expository writing or different writing, which we want them to be trained and to be educated.